A couple of months ago, it became apparent that we had an airline ticket we had to use within a certain amount of time or lose it. We finally decided that Chicago would be a good place to visit during the fall weather, and we arranged for airline tickets for 1 week in Chicago during the pleasant fall weather. Initial inquiries suggested that we could find some good deals because the hotels seemed to be hurting for lack of customers. However, when we finally started to arrange booking, the hotels were essentially booked up and the available rooms were going at full rack rate, oftentimes over $300 a night. We finally found accommodations, and that's another story, and were able to observe the Chicago Marathon on 10-10-10 in bits and pieces, and watched the 45,000 participants, their relatives, friends, and other gawkers in a beautiful October day in Chicago. As we stood on LaSalle Street waiting for the participants to appear, first the police escort cleared the street, and then the wheeled participants in a variety of gadgets that were propelled, some by spinning the wheel, others by pushing levers back and forth. And then finally, the most unusual participant of the entire marathon came before the other runners. Following this most unusual marathoner came the contenders, the lead pack, all of African origin. The winner last year won again this year, and a Russian woman repeated this year also. Following the lead group, they came in bunches according to their ranking, and then finally in a mass, some just clowning around, some very serious. The next day, you could see people walking all over town very gingerly, and people in their early 20s walking up and down stairs looking like they were 75 or 80 years old. Multitasking is important at all ages. Notice sister is cheering and watching, and the little guy is picking his nose and watching. Very efficient. We had to wait quite a while to get across the street, at risk of being caught up in the mass of people and being pushed 26 miles at the next stop. At this point, Susan did make it across the street. There are many ways to watch a marathon, including climbing out a window. Hydration is forever important and accomplished by means of wet sponges, thousands and thousands of them, and bottled water, plus some other special nutrition gels. When it was all over, we went back to sightseeing Chicago, a beautiful city, and having one of their deep dish pizzas